Hey Scorpio, welcome to this reading. My name is Linda. We're going to take a look at relationships today. So this reading is designed to give you insight into the nature of your connection with somebody. Could be a love or interest or your partner, your romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a reading for a co-worker or a friend or a family member or a boss. Depends, right? Depends on the messages that come through and the themes that come up in the reading. You'll know right away who we're talking about if this reading's for you. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Or if you are cross-watching for the person that you're dealing with who's a Scorpio, then you might also find messages here that are relevant. Keep in mind, sometimes the roles can be reversed and you might be hearing things about yourself when I'm describing the other person. So keep that in mind and always be honest. The purpose of these readings is to give you insight and clarity and help you evolve and grow in your situation. So work with that and be honest with yourself about what's really going on, and get, like if you're getting reflections from me that are not things that you want to hear but just need to hear, be honest about it and work with the messages that come through to help yourself get where you need to go. All right, let's get started. This first card is where you are, how you see yourself. This is how you see them, how they see themselves, how they see you. This is the energy between you that supports. This is the energy between you that is challenging. This is the overall energy, and this is the potential outcome. The bottom of the deck, there's the Ace of Wands in the upright. Fire, passion. Now, there's two fives here, both for the other person, right? So this card is how you see yourself, this is how you see them, and this is how they see themselves. So they've got two fives here. So give me a second. Well, the crowning card is the Lovers in reverse, okay? But then the outcome card here is the Four of Wands in the upright position. So these are both union cards. The Lovers is obviously partnerships. Can be any kind of partnership, right? Lovers doesn't have to only be about a romantic or sexual connection. The Lovers can be about any kind of partnership. So it could be in business, it could be in friendship or any kind of close connection. Being that it's in the reverse there, I would say that there could be trouble in paradise at the moment. I feel like the energy between these two people is that I feel like both of the individuals are having a little bit of a tough time right now in their own issues, in their own experience, in their own world. And that's obviously affecting the way that they're able to relate and connect with each other. But I do feel like this is a connection which has been long-serving, let's say, or it has a kind of endurance to it. That's a better word. There's something enduring about this connection. There's something that has been cultivated or nurtured for a while. So you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So there's something that's been, I feel like there's something that has been, this connection has been worked on for a while, has been existing for a while. There's been a connection here that has been tended to and nurtured and loved and cared for some time, that it feels like that just right at this moment there is something challenging happening, and it's like individuals in this connection have their own issues that are kind of difficult at the moment, and it might be affecting the way they're able to connect and relate to each other. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship itself is in question or that there is a possibility of a breakup. I don't feel that, because there is this Four of Wands here in the outcome. I feel like there is a solid foundation of the connection, and that people are still sharing space and willing to work through whatever difficulties there are. You're here as the Queen of Coins in the reverse. So I feel like for you, there may be something destabilizing about your life right now. Like you might be having some financial issues. You might be having like work issues, or maybe you don't have enough work, you don't have enough money. There's something, you might feel a little bit ungrounded or unstable or unsure of your own self at this time. There could be some questions around your own personal stability and your own personal self-esteem, your own personal sense of being grounded and stable and safe for whatever reasons, for whatever things are going on for you. And the other person you're dealing with might also be having similar issues because they have the 5 of coins. So they could have also had some kind of financial hardship or illness. Maybe they've had some kind of physical illness that has been affecting their well-being, not just physically, but also emotionally and maybe even financially. There's definitely that in this reading. Now, because your person here has these 2 5s, they have the way you're seeing them is 5 of Cups reversed. The way they see themselves is the 5 of Coins upright. So I feel like the way you're seeing the person that you're dealing with here is that they have been through some type of difficult emotional loss, physical loss, but that they are actually coming through now as in the sense that they are working on it. They're not stuck where they were. They're aware that they need to put in some effort, and they're putting in that effort. Sorry. They may have been experiencing some difficult emotional states. There could have been grief. There could have been loss. There could have been disappointment. There could be anger. But there is definitely a point now where things are turning for the better, and there's a slow progress forward. As a result of the effort they're putting in. It's not that it's happening by itself. They're putting in the effort to make improvements, to focus on feeling better, and them feeling better, even though they've had a difficult time. Them working on their emotional state is actually going to help improve all the other areas of their life. And I think they're aware of that, and they're working on it. They know it. Yeah, they're ready to overcome, the suffering they've been through, and they're picking up the pieces and making some strides ahead, making some progress ahead to make improvements and create the shifts that they need to start to change their situation for the better. 5 of Coins already covered. That's how they see themselves. Now, 7 of Wands reverse is how they see you. So I feel that there is, that maybe a breakthrough has been made. Yeah, I feel like there's a breakthrough. A breakthrough has been made. I feel like there may have been, because but on both sides of the reading, there are similar issues that are occurring. Like even this 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands kind of has some sort of something similar about it, even though they're completely different meanings. But what I feel here is that the way that they're seeing you is that you're also making breakthroughs. You're also making strides, just in the way that you're seeing them as having, like, making strides, making improvements, making progress, moving forward, picking up the pieces, making onward and upward decisions, and improving your emotional state, actively working on your emotional state to change the course of what's in front of you. If you stay in grief, if you stay in loss and disappointment, if you stay in anger, it's very hard to see a positive and beneficial horizon ahead of you. But if you work on those things, then you can actually shape the landscape in front of you to bring in positive and beneficial energies that you actually draw to you as a result of the way you shift and navigate your emotional states. So I think you're both in a very similar energy. On both sides of the reading, it feels very similar. Now, this energy at the center of the reading, which is the energy that's actually shared by the two of you, as I said earlier, I feel like this is a connection that has already been enduring for some time. There's a lot of love and compassion here. There's a lot of shared experiences, shared resources. Both people have put in time and effort to nurture and care for and invest in the relationship to kind of help it flourish and bring benefit to both people and to the union itself. And there may be some, as I said, because both individuals seem to be having their own personal issues at the moment, it could be putting a strain on the connection with the lovers being in reverse. But I do feel like there is a lot of willingness to continue to nurture the relationship and to continue to care for and be patient with the other person. And, while you go through your own things, that shared experience is definitely something that is supporting to both sides of the reading here. The energy that's challenging across the center of the reading here is the Temperance in reverse. So I feel that there could be an issue here. This is going to be a really specific message because I don't think everybody's going through this, but for some, there could be someone watching this reading who may be dealing with an infidelity in this reading. And so that's why the Lover's in reverse. But I do feel like people are working on healing that. But one of the issues that's maybe here that could be challenging for people is forgiveness and acceptance. That's what I'm seeing here with the Temperance in reverse. I don't feel like that's for everyone. I feel like that's a specific message for one person watching. For others, though, the Temperance in reverse here is saying that there is a little bit more need for people to work on forgiveness and acceptance and patience. That there is time, time is needed here. Time is something that may be challenging to people because you want to get to the place where you know it's possible to get to, but you kind of have to go through this linear process of dealing with these emotional issues that have come up, the financial issues that have come up, maybe the physical health issues that have come up for some people, and that just needs time. That needs patience. That needs patience. Time, patience, forgiveness, and acceptance are some of the key words here for this reading. I think flexibility also, like if there is a strain, if there's some strained energy between these two, then people need to be able to adapt and be more flexible to what is happening for the other person. Like you might have your needs that need to be met, or your desires that you wish to maybe get more support and help and guidance with from your person here, but they might also be feeling the same thing. So, just being really patient with the person that you're dealing with, and also with yourself and your own process, is a very key point to remember through this time period. Not trying to change too many things at once as well is important here. There's again, time is a key part in this reading, and patience, because that's what I'm feeling here. It's like there's, where you want to get to, what things you need to have actually grounded in reality in order for you to feel a sense of calm and peace and relaxation and stability and security and all those things. But things have to kind of unravel in a specific way, in a sort of linear timeline. And so while where you want to get to, and what it takes to get there, there's this feeling here that maybe things are not happening as quickly as you would like them to. And I just think it's important to say, don't let that be another thing that piles on top of what you're already dealing with to make you feel more frustrated, more irritable, more upset, or whatever all other feelings there are here. All right. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck is giving a lot of inspiration to this reading. It's giving a lot of passion and communication and creativity, imagination. So tap into all of those things and channel them in as much as you can. Work with them, especially communication, I think, is a very key part of this reading. Even though there's no swords cards, that's really interesting. There's no swords cards. But the feeling here with these two wands cards as bookends, and with the temperance card in the middle, is that bringing a sense of passion, not sexual passion, but more just a passion for the process that you're going through, the journey that you're in right now, and actually coming through it with as much grace and as much virtue and as much not being kind of annoyingly optimistic and bright and positive, but more just having the sense of knowing that this process, while it might be difficult and challenging, is actually really forming you and making you so much stronger and more grounded in who you are. And if you just stay with that kind of energy and bring that kind of passion to the experience, you're going to do really well through this, even though it's uncomfortable and challenging. All right, my Scorpio loves, that's it for this reading. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading. Thanks so much. Bye for now.